It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Up next, it's our main event between the Detroit Lions and the Cleveland Browns. We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Come on, bitch boy. Come on, nigga. Let's go, nigga.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, given 7. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At their 48.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Now trying to run for it with Montgomery.
Come on, boy. Go for it. Go for it.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go with Montgomery. And that short gain is enough for the new
Oh, he gave some bullshit.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
180.
There's Goff on 1st and 10. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast.
DC. 2nd and 6. At the Browns' 45-yard line.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the back
My boy, gotta do something.
Bigger play, just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Makes the tackle, and they bring him down around the 34. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Oh, boy.
They say a dog is a man's best friend. tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He's
Come on, boy.
to the line. It's going to be second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you
I didn't know what he was doing, so I'm about to do some meat anyway. I gotta go to the store.
every run is going to be a big play. Some of
Bro,
them
I didn't know what he was doing. I'm about to go to the
in
store.
game, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Montgomery now up
Bro,
the middle.
I don't even know
He's
this.
going to salvage a couple by bouncing this
You know what?
outside. That's it. It's a gain of 2.
You want to just cry about some shit? I don't care, bro.
And now it's 3rd and 7.
Fuck. You ain't got shit, bro. You ain't the fucking road.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they get this
Yeah,
all
bro.
the way
It's
down
only
to the
like 2 or 3
16-yard
points in
line.
here, bro.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Offensive line fast. First and goal. Here's Gibbs. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They get 2 on the run, and that brings up second and goal from the 4.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Throwing is gone. And he will score. Touchdown Detroit. The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Sending him up the middle. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Did you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground and run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Got play straight ahead. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action for Sanders.
What the fuck?
This one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go, Cougar 19. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Sanders going to throw on 4. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions grow their lead to 14-0. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
They send him straight up the middle, and he gets in. They push out to a 16-0 lead. Well, they really have this defense on its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns now, and a perfect 2 for 2 on 2-point tries.
Yeah, this defense, they're picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then 2-point conversions to top it off. You know, part of the reason you don't see this a lot, Kate, is you only have so many 2-point plays in the arsenal, and they're using them here very early.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He'll put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. They're really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And they're going to stop him just as he gets to the 16-yard line. A minute 58 to play. We have reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Line 20.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
First down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Kill.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
You a fucking bum.
Now the Browns spend their final timeout.
You fucking
And
bum.
that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown.
The funny thing, I was going to switch that shit.
Just before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Come on. Trap 60. Trap all 80. Let go.
Sanders going to look to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go. Check. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Dragon 60.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. He put everything he had into this one. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
Ready.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Hey.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Hey, street. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go street. Ready.
Sampson runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make... Catches it out left. And he's into the end zone. They're really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here comes Reed.
get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. We'll cobble together a yard there. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Goff to the air now. Taking a chance to the end zone. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Dan Campbell gets the offense the call. They're making a bid for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff's going to throw for it. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half. They'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room.
16.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. One last play before the break.
82. 60 Vikings. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
He's back to throw. Connection made with his running back down the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
On first down, here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Second down, carry for Sampson. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
60 Maverick, 679 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Sanders now on third down. He's trying to push the field. Oh, it's an interception.
What the fuck are you?
And the Lions will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It's on the ground with Gibbs. And it's take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Another one for Gibbs. Next attack, he's still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
It's a good pass. That's good.
He sees.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Carry here for Montgomery. Oh, man, nothing for him again, bro. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too. Back now, pressure coming. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Browns are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
19 strike. 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Big strike downfield to Judy. They're going to put this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Goes to the hurry up here.
For a Browns first down.
Mustang 19.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders lobs this deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Cougar 19. Ready.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Ready. Dragon 60.
Sanders back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ass Payton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2. Setting this straight ahead. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Says he just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
16.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. Play action, Sanders. He's going deep this time. really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On target here to Njoku. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Now Sanders. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
70 range.
First down.
19 tight.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
79 Broncos.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. They've got first down here from the 36.
65 catch, 65 Cowboy 8.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He has room past the 25. It's inside the 10. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Two-point attempt coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
Come on, come on.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Oh, here's a pitch to the right. And he's going to get in there for two. The lead shrinks to 10. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on two-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for two?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, the answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate. But it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence. The offense is owning them.
First down throw from Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Value 3, value.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. Fights his way through a tackle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 4 yards, narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Fourth down, Goff throwing. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
To the air, Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Browns
Cowboy 80.
first down.
7 Pirates. 7
First
Pirates.
and 10 at the 23.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact.
Makes it second and 10.
So it's second down coming up.
23-yard line.
Ready.
Sampson from the pistol. Second down run produces 7 before they bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Ready.
3rd and short here. Sanders. And he will have their Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. I think the Browns got that one back. They did! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Goff setting the throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing is gone. Has the connection to right. He's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40, 3rd down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Third down run by Gibbs. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
180.
Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. Racing down the left side. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. And he shaped that one to the right. It is no good. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now off the play action. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th first-quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Rodgers now to throw. This one into the hands of Thielen. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. He will push his way down to about the 14. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Well, he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at him with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they're trying to put their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on third down.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the 3.
Here's Rodgers to throw. This is caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's a rookie from Tennessee. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20.
They go play action now. Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing, Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On first down, Sampson. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play.
Now Sanders. That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
First down, Browns.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Here's Sanders. Open man, that's Tillman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Cut 19. Mustang 19.
It's a gain of 10.
Play action, it's Sanders. Wide open receiver complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Now he'll take this and run. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Pioneer. Ready.
Sanders once more. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cedric Tillman, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up.
His kick is
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. On the give, it's Warren. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 44 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Got his man, that's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Fryermuth, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Browns 7. Chris Boswell will kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Sanders. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy, 55 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They're going to try and run here. Now he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Now Rodgers. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 8. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
60 Bobcats, Mustang 19. 60 Maverick.
A final shot before break. Sanders. And he floats one there, incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because
he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. To throw now. Here's Sanders. To the right side and intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A handoff for Warren. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They have 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
3rd and 6.
Now it's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36.
Just for baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up the 4th down.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's a run by Gainwell. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another 1st down.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackled there by Rayshon Jenkins.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Browns' 28-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Down to the 10. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Rodgers going to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Myles Garrett. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
They run behind center with Gainwell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This is 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's downfield. He's got Fannin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Drop 50, drop 60. 60 back.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. On play action, here's Shedur. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, 10 yards to go. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
Called that a very strong gain of 24.
Over. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Rodgers throwing here. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Second down and 10.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Well, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. Check smash.
Sanders to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
To throw is Sanders. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Throwing, Sanders. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They could not convert.